a Gaudette. And up next in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center, I have this beautiful woman right here, an extremely talented country music singer-songwriter, currently based in Rhode Island. She is having a really great moment, I would say, in her career. We're so happy to have her. This is Wildy. I should probably say your name.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course.
An honor to be here, so thank you.
Super happy to have you on this show, Wildy. So yeah, you're a really talented singer, songwriter. I love your music and really just excited to have this opportunity to talk to you because you're actually, it's a really interesting story. You're from Southern California,
Correct.
And you came here to Rhode Island.
I did.
And it seems like the opposite thing that an artist would do because people view Southern California, LA, Hollywood as like the place to go. So tell us a little bit about your journey, how you ended up here, and how things are going so well for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I actually was born and raised in Temecula, California, and about 2 years ago, my husband got a job working for Electric Boat, and so we moved. And for about 10 years, I was pursuing music in Southern California and kind of built my foundation there as an artist. And moving away really felt like I was maybe giving it up. And moving to Westerly, Rhode Island, a little small town, which I love so much, and I feel so proud to be living there now, just wasn't the most entertainment-esque kind of town to be in. So kind of put music on the back burner for about a year, and then I'd say about 8 months ago, I remember turning to my husband one morning and saying, I'm not done with music, it's not over yet. And sure enough, I started setting some goals, and I opened for some of my idols in country music, Eric Church, Billy Currington, and started writing music in Nashville with a bunch of talented songwriters. And it's just incredible how much the power of the mind has. And if you really put your mind to anything, you can do it and you can achieve it.
I love that attitude, and I think it is so true, but especially in a situation like this where you're, you know, in an area that may not be that conducive to starting a music career, but you made the most of it. I mean, you really became the top kind of go-to person. As you said, you opened for all these wonderful people, including Billy Gilman, who we just had the show on the show last week.
Yes, love him.
So as a country music singer, you're really making a name for yourself, and you sort of made it happen just by hard work.
Some good old-fashioned hard work, and I really feel like the people in New England have just been so good to me and so welcoming and so accepting, and there's a lot of country music fans up here, believe it or not.
It's so true, yeah.
I'm actually very, very grateful that it's kind of sprouted this moment in my life and that it's up here, and I feel so honored to be a part of it, and I just want to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about your music and your musical inspiration. What were some of the artists that you listened to growing up that kind of made you feel like, man, I want to do that someday?
Well, I love Faith Hill, Martina McBride, and Reba McEntire, and then some newer ones, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert.
I think you sound like Carrie Underwood.
Wow.
You have a voice like her. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Sorry, I
so
interjected.
kind.
Okay,
so
go
kind. But yeah, just strong, female, powerful, iconic women who just have something to say in their music, and that's kind of how I want my music to be as well, and to help not only women but men as well, and people all over the world can use a little bit of inspiration at times in their life. And I feel like the obstacles is what makes us stronger and what helps build us into the people that we're meant to be. And I feel like music is something that can transcend all all societies, all different walks of life, and I feel like it's a universal language, and I want to be able to speak to as many people as I can and try and help as much as I can.
What are some of your favorite things to write songs about? Everyone loves love songs, I think.
Right, love songs are great, and for some reason sad songs are really easy to write. I don't know, I think a lot of songwriters can agree that when you're going through an emotional time, and usually it's like a breakup or a sad moment in life, it's really easy to write a song about that. So I like to challenge myself and turn those kind of sad, emotional moments in life into a positive. I feel like there's always something that you can pull from even the worst moments and darkest moments in life, and I want to take those positive things and put it into a song, and like I said, kind of leave an uplifting, positive message there, even through the darkest times.
So, I wasn't sure if I could talk about this today because it's sort of emotional, but you wrote a song for Dorian Murray, the whole D Strong movement, obviously a little boy from Westerly who was battling cancer. What inspired you to kind of take that leap and say, I'm going to write a song for you, I'm going to post it on social media so you can hear it?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing because I had moved to Rhode Island maybe 3 months before, and I heard of Dorian's story, and being that he's from Westerly, it was just it hit close to home, even though I was new to the area, because it's such a small town. And when I heard of his story, I just was so touched by it. And I remember waking up, and I feel like as a songwriter, we're kind of facilitating from a higher being. And I woke up one Sunday morning, and I had like a melody in my head, and I just started writing this song, and I thought about his mom and what she must be going through, and I thought about him and how strong he was to have such a positive attitude in such a dark moment. And I was able to write that song maybe in like 30 minutes, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to get this to his mom. I have to somehow, I mean, I had known people that knew her, but we've never met before, and so finally was able to get it to her through Facebook because, you know, social media.
Yeah, that's
reach
what it's
anybody,
there for. Right?
And and then she shared it, and I just the response was really cool to see people that knew him and were close to him, but also people that just heard the story, just like I had, you know, around the world. They could feel just. Whether they cry or not, it wasn't about the crying. It's just being able to touch someone so deeply and help share his story in kind of a different way, and his mom as well.
And you know what? It's when it's a clear inspiration when you can get the song out in a half an hour. You know, it's obviously it was right there for you. Yeah, because sometimes writing can be tough, and you have to go and edit and, you know, go back and forth. But it is really amazing when you can see your creativity help someone through something, and that's what songwriting is all about. You know, you mentioned just writing songs about breaking up or your sad moments in life, and those are the things that actually help people through those moments in their life.
Exactly.
But you like to have a positive message too.
Yes, absolutely.
You like to have a little kind of girl power or just like human power in your songs.
Exactly.
So you're going to be performing. You have a show here in Rhode Island this Friday.
This Friday, yep.
And you have another show in Boston coming up.
Yep, next week. Mm-hmm.
So what are some next moves? Because I know that you've been, you know, that your career is sort of on a roll here. You've been going to Nashville a little bit. So tell us a little bit about what are some next steps for your career.
Yeah, so, well, like I said, I've been going to Nashville this last few months, I'd say, getting some good songwriting, co-writing sessions, meeting other artists, meeting people in the industry, and just kind of getting a taste what it's like to actually be in Nashville and pursue country music. And although it's been amazing up here, I feel like you always have things to develop and things to get better at, and networking. I mean, it's the music industry is a very big industry, so it's important to, you know, meet the right people and get involved as much as you can and just get better and better. And so I actually am releasing a single. It's called Burn, and I'm going to be singing it in a little bit. And it's kind of about going through a crazy moment, I guess. If you're going through a breakup, we all kind of lose it, I guess, at times, maybe, in one way or another. And it's just kind of a fun song to sing along to, but also a moment where you can kind of overcome whatever situation that's happening to you. And so that's a fun one, and I'll be releasing that in late January, early February, so look out for that. And then just this last week, my husband and I decided to move to Nashville. So we're making the big move and just, you know, looking for whatever is coming next for my music career and trying to pursue it as much as we can. And so we thought Nashville would just kind of be the good fit. So yeah.
That's a big move, and you know, now's the time. Strike while the iron is hot. But I want to hear this new song, so I'm going to move out, and we're going to invite
Awesome.
your guitar player.
Yep, Andrew.
Come on out, Andrew. Hi. Welcome to GoLocal Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So this is your upcoming single, Burn.
Mm-hmm.
Without further ado, let's just go for it.
Sweet. There's a box of your sweet nothing sitting on the front porch, a leaking gasoline can, my name and lipstick on the door. Mama says I've gone crazy, the doc ain't got a cure. You might have won the battle, now get ready for the war. Gonna light it up, up, up till it turns to dust. Every single wall is going down in the name of love. Gonna watch it burn, burn, burn. You'll never learn, learn, learn. Every memory and every picture frame will be flying around in flames. Burn, 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 baby, burn, burn, burn. I'll be waiting on the sirens to come racing down the street, and when I see all the neighbors, I'll just say it wasn't me. Well, who else could it be? Gonna light it up, up, up till it turns to dust. Every single wall is going down in the name of love. Gonna watch it burn, burn, burn. You'll never learn, learn, learn. Every memory and every picture frame will be flying around in flames. Burn, 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 baby, burn, burn, burn. You made your bed, the one she lies into, and when you choose to play with fire, the fire plays with you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Gonna light it up, up, up till it turns to dust. Every single wall is going down in the name of love. Gonna watch it burn, burn, burn. You'll never learn, learn, learn. Every memory and every picture frame will be flying around in flames. Burn, 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 baby, burn, burn, burn. Burn, 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 baby, burn, burn, burn. And I didn't know that you were in the house. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I'm gonna scooch in.
All right.
Wildy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Andrew, thank you
Yeah,
for joining
thank
us.
you
You
so
guys
much.
sound amazing. You can
Thank
check
you.
out her music at wildeemusic.com. So
Yay.
excited for everything in your
Thank you
career.
so much.
So good
Thank
luck.
you for having us.
That is my show for today, and that's my show for this year, guys. Happy holidays, happy new year. I'll be back in 2018. I'll see you then. Tune in for the 4 o'clock hour, News and Politics with Kate Nagel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. For watching, I'll see you soon. For watching, I'll see you soon. For watching.